Welcome, dear family. We are bending our heads in front of Mother with folding hands. Shri Mataji, please, Mother, guide us. We raise our Kundalini and give Bandhan. We are coming back with open hands. We bring our attention to Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, please open our Sahasrara. We are observing the brain. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Mother, please put your feet into this brain. Please open our brain and Sahasrara. We raise our Kundalini with the right hand from Muladhara up to Sahasrara. This time we remain with the hand above the head. If we feel uncomfortable, we can change the hand. We relax the hand. Shri Mataji, please enlighten our brain. Again, we raise one hand above the head and we are observing from Muladhara up to the hand. We relax the hand towards Mother Earth and we are calling Mother as Shri Ganesha. Om Namo Daksha Shri Ganesha Daksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Shri Ganesha, please bless us with gravity. When we have gravity, we remain in the center. We are taking our hand and attention on the left heart. Shri Ganesha, please come into our heart. Mother, please open our heart. Mother, please come into our heart. We are observing our left Vishuddhi and relax the hand. We are observing the brain. Mother, please integrate our heart with our brain. Mother, please integrate our brain and heart with our attention. We are observing the brain and the liver. Mother, please open our brain more and more and establish us into your kingdom, into your chakra. Establish us by your grace in Sahasrara. If we are observing that our attention is getting disintegrated, is getting out, we do not involve in the mind, in the thought. We say, let it go, let it go. If we cannot control the attention, we raise our Mother Kundalini for a few times.
This is the reason. You're not connected. That's why nothing is recorded. Why the people are so insincere? This I have been trying to find out. Why they are not sincere with themselves? What is the reason? The reason is very simple now. I find that our inner being, which is the genuine being, which is ourselves, has got another covering, perhaps a very thin covering, or in some people it doesn't exist, is the superficial, is the artificial being. And now, when ego starts bloating, this artificial being starts separating from the genuine being. And the more you have the sensations of the ego, then there's this buffer of the ego keeps you away from the genuine being. So you believe in Sahaja Yoga, you believe in Mother, you believe in everything, but you do not feel from within yourself that this is a part and parcel of your being. The reason is your superficial being is acting and your genuine being is lost in the weight, with the weight of your ego. And the distance is so much that when you do something in Sahaja Yoga also, it is not from your heart. And that's why I've seen people, I ask them, how are you? They'll say, I'm going still up and down. I said, still going up and down means what? Because they don't do it from their heart, because they have lost their heart. When you start playing games, when you say, what's wrong? Immediately there's one blow comes into the blow of air comes into the ego, and then again you go away from yourself. Like that you go on separating, and the whole thing is a very artificial being within you which acts, and the genuine being within you is lost. So what you have to do is to pray through your heart. You have to say, Mother, be in my heart. Do everything from your heart. If you start doing from your heart, then this cloud of ego will disappear. So try to do everything from your heart. Say mantras of the heart. Try to open your heart and don't live on this artificial level. Because many people talk so much about Sahajog. They say that they are great Sahajogis. They are so bumptious. They go on giving lectures on Sahajoga, expressing themselves. I used to think, how is it possible once the spirit is awakened? With the spirit, they see within themselves that there are two beings. They are the superficial being and the real being. And they start wondering, why am I being superficial? They see that, but they cannot identify with the real being. So I would say that you must say the mantra of the heart, saying that, Mother, be in my heart, stay in my heart, let me love you from my heart. When you look at the photograph, put all your heart on the photograph, take the photograph to your heart. If you start doing like this, then only you will reach that depth where your genuine being is. Otherwise you are lost. You don't know why it is happening so superficially. You can do it. Then another thing could be that if you are very much conditioned, you have a superego, that's another balloon. That can also be covering your heart, and you could be with something that is not your genuine being, it's an artificial being. And you may be talking like a bhoot, or you may be talking like a person who is not yourself. And then you will start thinking, what is this? I didn't want to say this, but I did it. I should not have done this, but I have done it. Because you are so conditioned with the bhoot style of talking that you will go on repeating that bhoot style. You will go on repeating that wrong type of a thing which you should not talk. You may regret about it, but it will go on coming back to you, and you'll be shocked at yourself. How did I do it? Why should I have done it? But the reason is you are not genuine. You are talking through something that is not yourself. So to overcome even the conditionings of those, of the styles you have learnt of talking, the styles of living, the styles of your dealing with others should be given up completely. But how? Unless and until you do it from your heart, it cannot change. So go back to your heart, become genuine. Then you will be surprised at that level, all human beings are the same. But the genuineness is very, very rare these days in the Western mind. The second thing I have discovered to my shock, that they are very disintegrated people. There's no integration. Like I heard of a great scientist who had one wife, who had a love affair with another woman, and he used to sleep with third woman. So must be an absurd personality. But it is not absurd for a Western mind. It's quite common. They don't mind. What's wrong in this kind of a thing? Because they are disintegrated. Their heart is not with their mind. Mind is not with their liver. So one lady cooks for their liver, another one sleeps with him, who looks after the physical pleasures, and the third one is the one who gives him a mental, emotional feeling. That's how He lives with 3 personalities. You can live with 6 personalities. You can live with any number of personalities. But then you are frittered away. You are broken. And then you ask them any question, they will say, I'm confused. That's the sign of a person who is not aware. But according to them, that is the sign of a person who is very aware. So these absurd ideas of modern times must be given up, and you must speak from your heart. You must do everything from your heart. Then you will be genuine. Because I've seen people who do not mean bad, but they do it because they are habituated like that. They have a habit to do like that, so they go on. To overcome your habit, you must go to your heart, because the spirit has no habits. It's so genuine, and it can only express itself fully through your genuine self. But the poor genuine self is completely suppressed by your ego or by your conditioning. So now, after coming to Sahaja Yoga, you are not French, you are not English, you are not Indians, nor you are egoistical, nor you are ego, because to believe that you are something itself is a mental projection. You are the spirit born of the Holy Ghost. So you must remember, to be genuine is most important for every Sahaja. The spirit is the source of joy. I am the source of joy too. So if you put me in your heart, then the source of joy is in your heart. The trouble is, you do not put me in your heart, and you just want to see that I am there, and just to mentally feel that, oh, mother has come to my house, or mother, I was with mother, I can give her flowers, or I can give her fruits, or I can do for her this. This is all again mental satisfactions. Am I in your heart, or you are doing outside, is the point you should find out. If you put me in your heart, then because I am the source of peace, I am the source of joy, I am the source of all the beautiful things that you could think of, you will have them. Because you have not put me in your heart, what can I do? I don't think I've ever been so shameless as this. God is listening to me from the heart, very seriously, and can now know that I'm speaking to her. All right? You didn't tell me now, so what should be? So the Western mind is such that it must create a problem, busy with that. The same mind can give a solution, but the same mind is busy creating problems. Say you tell them this is to be done. The problem is immediately like, I mean, a person who is paying a lot of money for his insurance, a lot of it, you tell him that you cannot pay so much if you cannot recover it any time. Or if you tell him that now this has happened to in your family, this thing has happened, why don't you claim it? Immediately it'll come out. Problem is like that. They are against themselves all the time. This is the Western mind. And I've seen Indians take to it like that. So if Indians can take to it, so imagine how you are indulging into it. Even you pressurize them, their minds also. Normally it is, the solution is to be found. And that's why the brains of people are confused. They are anti themselves, all the time fighting themselves for nothing at all. Like you have to go from here to station, a simple thing. Now go, take a train or take a bus, whatever it is, see and get to it and go to the station, finished. No, the problem is you may not get this thing. I think today is this time, at this time there may not be available. Then the mind will say, all right, even if you get it, it may go halfway. How do you know? Sitting down here. And then another person gives a positive solution like him, say. Another will come out with a double problem to you. So you will go on, you see, giving solutions, they will bringing out problems, nothing will work. Then you will be tired. They sit down. Everybody sits like that. What is there to be tired? Because you think too much about the problems. This is so, this is so. And then you go to individuals. Always I've seen. You never see to the collective. Always to this fellow has run away. That fellow has no job. That fellow, under these circumstances, the solution is you cannot have an ashram. It's like the question we used to have in our mathematics like this. That if work has started, one fellow came, he did work for 1 day and ran away. Second fellow came, he worked for 3 days and he fell sick. Fourth day came and he came up to a point and then he decided to go away. So when will the work be over? Never. If you have such escapist and people who are on the run, how can you finish the work? No question, they cannot finish the work. And that is what exactly it is happening with all of you, is this, that one person will give a solution, another will give problems. Then that person comes upon that person, oh, this is the thing. Now the problem is like, now the word problem should go away from the mouth of surgeons. That one decision should be taken. No problem. Doesn't exist. God is with us. Why should there be any problem? And when you go on like this, your mind starts working, nothing will work out. I've seen it happening in my own life. I've seen these things happening like this, that people who just start with the problems, also God says, all right, have some problems. You want to have them. You are such yogis. How can there be any problem for you? And that's how all your powers are cut down, all your dimensions are cut down, and you cannot do anything about it. So let the mind tell it to stop. What can you do? Ask yourself, what can you do? What have you achieved so far? Just stop it. Things will work out. It's like blessings will come. That's how you stop. Between the two, poor fellow who is trying to give solution is dead, and the one who gives problems is dead. So whom do you give the blessings? To the dead? What's the use of giving blessings to people who are already half dead, who cannot even breathe properly?
We are bending down our head towards the heart. We press the heart with both palms. Thank you, Mother, again and again for all your blessings. We raise the Kundalini and give Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji to all dear family. Thank you for your enlightened attention.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji Bayam.
Jai Shri Mataji, sister.
Jai Shri Mataji Bayam.
जय श्री माता जी दीदी.
Jai Shri Mataji Didi.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji dear.
जय श्री माता दी.
Jai Shri Mataji Didi. Jai Shri Mataji to all.